Previously on Traveler.
Did you get out?
Yeah, we're at the corner. Where are you?
I'm sorry I had to do this.
You think Will framed us for this?
Will apologized right before the museum exploded, and our faces are on TV?
We think a friend of ours was in the building. His name's Will Traveler.
We found Traveler in the museum, dead.
Yes, it was destroyed in the Drexler bombing. I want to know what I have.
Will asked me to keep this for him. It could help us fight back.
You and Will were...
I don't know about Traveler. You're lying.
It's Will.
Everything has been taken care of, except for Birchall and Fogg.
Did you know Will was alive?
I didn't think he was dead.
Wait, the other van's got the ones we want.
Got a lead.
Tex traced a call to Kim Doherty this morning. Small town in Maine, Deer Harbor.
We on that?
Chambers gave it to the Boston field office.
That's the only solid lead we've had since New Haven.
Boston's 3 hours closer, and humping it all the way up there just to interview a few witnesses ain't my idea of a productive day. Besides, we got something else going on down here.
What is that thing?
Tracking device. They cut it out of him.
How do you know?
Because I shot him with it.
What do you want with Will?
The girl in Deer Harbor, the one at the bookstore. Did she give you anything?
What? You've been watching us?
You'll need this more than me.
You put one of those things in my watch, didn't you? Hey, you know, we've almost died like 8 times out there, huh? Where the hell have you been?
This is never about us for you, was it? Just using us to find Will?
Nothing personal. Did she give you anything?
No. She didn't.
We're not done with you.
Mort called. Jenny's on her way down. Said she had something interesting on the dead guy from the Drexler. Don't worry, I haven't told him yet.
Good, because I don't think he would approve of this little detour in the investigation.
Why not?
Because right now he's focused on those 2 boys. And this is about Will Traveler.
You think he's in there?
Probably a switch point. 10-minute lead, they could be anywhere.
Yeah, or they're in there waiting for us.
One way to find out.
John Doe from the Drexler, right? Adult male, Caucasian, average build, nice dental work.
Where are we on DNA?
Running it through CODIS as we speak.
So why are you down here? I know you like my company, but...
It seems your victim was dead before the blast.
What?
No smoke in his lungs. Plus, he had some minor contusions and a broken neck. You see there? The anterior displacement between C3 and C4.
Usually what you see in a quick kill scenario.
So Birchland fog snap, Traveler's neck, plan of the body. Fits right with the initial theory.
Sure, until you see this. I just finished the facial reconstruction.
That's not a guy.
So whoever Will Traveler is, he didn't die in a Drexler.
Man's clear.
It's the middle of nowhere.
It's worth it. Right, Will is alive.
How do you know Will is alive, Jay? There's blood in that van.
If they were going to kill him, they would have done it at the train station.
That's comforting. Thank you. So, which way do we go?
We don't go anywhere.
You said after the Drexler, you're the only one who believes our side of the story. Why?
Because I know there were other people behind the bombing that day.
Who? We're not going anywhere until you tell us. What about Will? How do we find him?
You don't. He's not your friend. And he's not someone you want to find. Someone's out there. Get out of here. This is a trap. Go! Get the hell out of here!
We're not going anywhere until you tell us.
I can't protect you if you stay! Now go!
Hello, Will.
Who are you?
My name is Kate. You don't remember me. We met once at a dinner party. You were charming and I was tipsy. Come, sit.
part of hometown?
Yes. And I am sorry for the way things went in the van. Were you on your way to see Maya?
I thought I needed the safe house.
Well, we'll save that for later. But right now, I'd like to talk to you about what happened on the day of the Drexler bombing.
You think that guy made it out of there alive?
I don't know.
You think we'll make it?
Let's just find Will.
You heard the guy. He said Will is not our friend.
Well, Maya said something different.
You know, I would love to think that some part of Will's friendship was real. That he can help us. But going back to Deer Harbor, to Maya, whatever it is you're thinking, finding Will is a bad idea until we can figure out who he really is.
Hey.
Maya said he'd come back for the key. It's gotta mean something.
Let's find out.
Sir, I just got word regarding our John Doe from the Drexler. CODIS matched the DNA.
And?
Name's not Traveler, it's Murden.
Could be an alias, no?
I don't think so.
So Will Traveler lives. You get anything else on Murden?
Checking accounts, some old W4s, an address in Harlem.
Good. Check it out. I want you to see how this guy connects to Birchall and Fogg. I'll have Agent Randall activate the Will Traveler search. Hopefully we'll dig something up. Marlowe. Good work.
Come on.
This key's over 100 years old.
The guy couldn't help us much beyond that. He said you might have more luck with an historian.
Check this out. Found it under my seat.
Bay Point Marina.
Yeah, it's a receipt for a boat slip in Boston. It's reserved for the 12th.
Tomorrow.
Will was going to Boston. And maybe, just maybe, he was going there to use this.
Yeah, Tyler was into the Drexler prank from the beginning. He liked the idea, but Jay...
Took some convincing?
Yeah. It was par for the course. The guy was a Boy Scout.
So you've said. Tea?
No, thank you. So, I let Tyler do most of the talking. He was usually good at bringing Jay around. And we headed inside, and I had them in the East Wing ready to roll at 1/2 on the nose for my directive.
And then?
Then you know what happened. East Wing's gutted.
How did they get out, Will?
I don't know.
Did you pull the fire alarm?
Of course not.
And who did?
Could have been anybody. Some people panicked when they took off down the stairs.
They were supposed to die in the blast. Your directive was to activate the bomb and get out.
Bomb was already activated by the time I got there. I did as I was told. I didn't change the plan. Someone else did. Who are you?
Time to go, Will. Job's done. We only needed you to get your friends here. It's time to go. We only needed you to get your friends here.
What was he doing there?
making sure the job got done. Will, it is very important that I believe what you tell me. Do you understand?
Absolutely, and I was gonna do my job.
Did you get out?
Will.
Did you get out?
Yeah, we're at the corner. Where are you?
I'm sorry I had to do this.
Now, I think clearly you changed the plan, Will. So, what do we know, Will? We know that you're not telling me everything. We know that you pulled the fire alarm that morning.
Wait a minute.
We know that when you got the order to carry out the job and kill your friends, you hesitated. Joseph knew you couldn't do it. And that is why the second man was there.
I wanted them to get clear. That's all.
But that wasn't the plan.
Joseph still got what he wanted. He got his patsies.
That wasn't the plan. Let's not forget, you were the one who asked for this assignment 2 years ago.
I didn't know how it was gonna end.
Hey, I'm on hold. Anything?
No, nothing but a bunch of out-of-work actors.
Well, keep looking. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, bye-bye.
What?
Finest historical tour in Boston. Guy's name is Benedict, for God's sake.
Did you ever gamble, Will?
What?
Best assignment I ever had was Vegas. Tracking the high rollers, winning the money back if it got in the wrong hands, and learning to read the tells these billionaires try to hide at the big tables. Look at me. I can read you, so no more lies, understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. So Jay and Tyler are still unaccounted for. It's important that you help us clarify just how big a liability they may be.
Folks, this ends our time together, but I'll have you know, Washington himself considered this among the finest watering holes in all of Boston. So step inside, have a drink, have a few, and good day.
Benedict Carver, right?
Tour's over, kid. Next one's at 6 if I'm awake.
Actually, I don't want a tour. I was hoping I could show you something.
Well, should we go to the bathroom for this? What do you want?
It's Grandpa's key. He just passed and left it to me in his will. Thing is, I don't know what it opens, and locksmiths haven't been much help.
You one of these snobby blue bloods from Harvard, kid?
I'm sorry?
Well, you're not from around here.
No.
Glorious city, spend some time. I've seen these keys a few times. Nothing to get excited about. The B in this case represents a place called Boston Hall. It's a library, kid, a couple miles from here. This is a key to one of the research lockers.
A research locker.
You take one of my tours before, kid? You look familiar.
No, sir. Maybe next time. Thanks for your help.
They're nobody. These guys couldn't buy a clue.
And yet they seem strangely adept at life on the run. Are they exceptionally lucky or someone helping them?
I'm not helping them.
But you are concerned for their well-being. I've studied you, Will. And I know when you're lying. It's written all over your face, all those tics and hesitations. You became friends with them, didn't you?
No.
What did I just say?
Okay.
You lost your objectivity as it related to this assignment.
Yes.
Have you spoken to them?
Not since that morning.
Do they know what's going to happen at the museum?
No.
So you were getting the hang of this. Did you tell them anything about the people you work for?
No.
Nothing. No names, no associations.
Not a thing.
Never once a drunken conversation about your background or your training.
Nothing beyond what was approved.
Interesting. I'd expected worse. Oh, one last loose end. What'd you do with the painting?
What painting?
Wrong answer.
Founded in 1807, it is one of the oldest independent libraries in the country.
I interviewed up here a few months ago. One of the top law firms.
You wouldn't have been happy in Boston, Jay.
I don't know. Seems nice. Can't want in New York.
Yeah, well, like my dad always said, there's no success like New York success. Hey. You said we find out what Will was doing there.
Yeah.
I just found.
Hard to believe he died in that museum. Such a terrible thing, terrible thing. Anyway, this is it. Merton's apartment. Here you go.
Whoa!
FBI, show your hands now!
Let's go. In the air. Do it! I thought you said this guy lived alone.
He did.
So what are you doing here?
Hey, you hearing us?
You got him?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? You smell that?
Bleach.
Watch him.
Clear. Tub's filled with some kind of acid. He's wiping the place clean.
Still think this guy might have been our friend?
Oh, which guy? Stephen Swift? Or Christian Malbec?
Check this out. This is Will's school expenses.
Paid for by 3 Continents Investing. You ever heard of them?
Nope. It's gotta mean something. We made copies. We need a computer.
The painting, Will. What did you do with it?
Look, I don't know anything.
Of the 9 canvases in the East Gallery that morning, our source on the cleaning crew found the remains of only 8.
You can trust him. I don't know what happened to the painting, but I didn't take it.
Yes.
Hello, Kate.
Sir.
You're looking well after your vacation. I trust you enjoyed the Seychelles.
Very much. It was just as you described.
Good. What's your assessment there?
It's just a matter of time.
It's already taken too long. I put you there because of your work in Chicago.
I understand, and I believe we're very close.
Well, I'm afraid he's controlling this interview. Kate, I'm having the call put through. Get some answers and close his file.
Doesn't have to go like this, Will.
Like what?
Say hello.
Will.
We already know about your indiscretions, Will. You and Maya getting involved.
Will. Please, hon. Will, I'm sorry. No! No!
Maya!
You're only making this harder on yourself, pal.
You're impeding the federal investigation just by being in that apartment, not to mention trying to destroy evidence. You tell us what you were burning in that bathtub and might help you avoid standing trial as a traitor.
We have forensics going through the mess he left. They're gonna find out what it was either way. It's gonna look a lot better for you if we do it with your help.
It looks puffy, doesn't it?
What'd you say?
There's nothing on 3 Continents Investing. It's not even registered with the SEC.
What about this guy, Derek Sellers, the one who signed the checks?
Let's take a look.
His name pops up in some insider trading thing a few years back, but other than that, he's a ghost.
He's got a New York address.
What? No. No. No way.
Look, we gotta find out who Will is, and this guy backed him. He paid for everything. And there's checks here dating back to the day Will moved in. You got a better idea? I'm open to hearing it.
You know that going back there's crazy, right?
There's no success like New York success.
We've seen you with Maya, Will. Listen to me. I want to know what happened to that painting, okay? I want you to tell me. No! She is in pain, and it will get worse.
Don't.
You have the ability to help her if you tell me the truth.
No!
Visitors, this is a fire alarm. Please follow a docent or security guard to the nearest exit.
So why'd you take it?
When I saw the second man, I knew I was no longer trusted. I knew if I needed to disappear, I could sell it and go underground.
See, that's the thing. You let that painting out in the open, it attracts a lot of unwanted attention, and as you know, we can't have that. So where is it?
A locker. It's in a locker.
Please!
Grand Central Station, lower concourse number 893.
Your tells are so obvious.
Will, he's got a gun!
Where is it, Will?
I'm gonna kill you, I swear to God.
But not before he kills her. Now tell me where it is.
No!
It's at the Port Authority.
Lie! You have one more chance, and then I promise you, he will kill her.
No! Will!
Tell me where!
It's in a car. It's in a car.
No, no, no!
In the trunk.
Go on.
It's in LaGuardia. Gold 4-door. Long-term parking lot 3.
Plate number.
A&M 56 V8.
Will, good. Please.
That is good. You did the right thing.
Please.
I'll let her go.
Got away.
Oh, unfortunately.
Talk to him, please. I talked to him. No!
I told you. I told you!
It was a recording, Will. I killed her 2 hours ago. Never let it get personal. Not in this business.
Who's in the hall?
You've got no chance. Building's covered.
How many guards?
You're dead, Will, no matter what. If you do this right, I promise you it's over. Give it to me.
You have tails too, Kate.
check it out. It's a route we were gonna take on a road trip. Gotta hand it to the guy. Being such a cold-blooded son of a bitch from day one.
You think he was really a Cubs fan?
Please, how could he not be?
Right? I mean, you don't lie about something like that.
Sacrilegious. Speaking of,
They're gonna be looking for Cubs fans. He picked the wrong guys to frame.
yeah. Yeah, he did.
Latest batch of calls off the hotline.
Thanks.
Anything new?
12 calls about shots fired in Deer Harbor, Maine.
That's where the call to Doherty originated. Boston field agents find anything?
So far, nothing. What about the sludge in Merton's bathtub?
Forensics couldn't salvage anything. The solvents used were so powerful. Marlo.
Prisoner escaped.
We have an escape.
How the hell did he escape?
What's going on down here, Barlow? We got men down in here.
How did he get out? Who the hell are we dealing with?
You studied the Drexler plans?
Yes.
Good. We've set the date and move forward in 2 weeks. Now, the past 2 years have all led up to this point. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, Joseph.
You know, there is one aspect to this that we haven't discussed yet, and that's your roommates. Good morning. They will be framed for the bombing. And they are expected to die in the blast. Is that going to be a problem for you?
No. Not at all.
Good. The country appreciates it.
I want to know what happened to that painting.
It's in LaGuardia. Gold four-door. A&M 56 V8.
They will be framed for the bombing.
and they are expected to die in the
I
blast.
didn't know how it was gonna end.
You became friends with him, didn't you?
I promise you, he will kill her.